Is that a Raikou? Hello, Raikou. Raikou, some may say. All right, bud, I see you.
They really were rude to you at the keep, weren't they?
That they were.
I left solace.
Andra's offense. Oh, we can actually upgrade this? Oh. What's this one? Full combo attack gives a hit 40% damage for... Wait, oh, gives the enemy minus 4% damage for 4 seconds. So this will parry deals a high stun and frost accumulation. I don't parry, so Crashing Tide, 110%. Thank you. Next question. You, Bo. Wait, did we not upgrade the gun?
We've been wrong!
Say
what?
Thank you for the rating. Welcome on in, Raiders and AMJP Ready for Twitch. Currently playing through Avowed on the weekdays, and on the weekends we're playing through the first Berserker Kazan. How goes you, Ricksky, Nick Gambino, Merlin? How was Last of Us Part 2, though? I haven't played Last of Us Part 2, so I've had to duck that game. Mr. Bailey, welcome on in. And hello, Cordaz, and the only Arc. Welcome on, everybody. Solid Snake Gaming. Snake. Sorry. Martin sent me. Merlin, it's tricky. So, like, I played the first Last of Us game, and I want to play the second Last of Us game, but I'm also, like, a little more... towards it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What's up? Struggle is up, brother. Oppression is up, brother. Salami, eggs, and bacon. That's what's up. Salami, eggs, and bacon. Oppression. The struggle. Can I? Sorry. But yes, I want to play the second one, but like I'm hesitant to, if that makes sense. I'm super hesitant to. That's where I'll leave it. Yes, trouble. I didn't taste it. Wait, didn't taste it. What didn't you taste? You, what's this one gonna be? Slows the hit enemies 100% for 8 seconds. Killing an enemy slows nearby enemies for 15 seconds by 15% for 15 seconds. Oh. Huh. It's kind of like what? Or It's more of like a you know what I mean? Because like I know I know one major spoiler, but I don't want to talk with a major spoiler because that will divulge into other conversations of the game. But because I know that major spoiler, I'm just like, I don't really care. But also, I'm like, but also, I should probably play it so I know. So that's kind of where my brain's at, you know what I mean? Power attacks deal high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. Killing an enemy gives you +5 damage reduction for 5 seconds. Ooh. Andra's anger. Yes. Alright, let's go with this one, and let's go with you. We'll go this one. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you, Ark. Wait a minute. It's very sweet of you. But yeah, right now we're playing a game called Avowed, which is Obsidian Games, which are the people who made Fallout New Vegas. This is their, like, this is their medieval RPG that they made. And it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm approaching endgame, I believe. Like 110% endgame, right? So just so you guys know, if you're interested in this game, be a little wary. That's all. I want to have Kai out. Put you down. Yes, you put Marius away. I think Marius and Giotto might be the ones I want to go with. I mean, I kind of want Yatsley, but I don't know if I want Yatsley. But I think these two are like my favorite to run with, so we'll run these two together. I think that's what we'll do, chat. I think that's what we'll do. Let's go. Confirm. Yes. Marius left your party. Kai, oh God, hi. What's up? What? Don't look at me like that. We're going to the garden. But yeah, I will say people came with the raid. Hi, once again, the name is JP. If you do need to do some post-stream care, relax, or recharge, decompressing, anything of the sort, just know that we'll be here when you come back. We'll be streaming for another 50 minutes. Yeah, I might play it. If Professor X dies in the end, please don't tell me. Well, that's what I mean. You know, like, part of me is like, like, I'm really looking at it like, I don't know. But also, once we're done with Avowed, we're going to be moving over to Oblivion Remastered. And so if we finish this game today, on Monday we'll be shifting gears to this, to Oblivion. But if we get if we don't beat this game today, then we'll beat it on Monday, most likely. And then we'll play Oblivion on Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Thank you. Ow, that was rude. Bro thinks he's approaching endgame. I have no clue if he actually is. I just want to be the mean. Well, okay. I went to a door, right? Hear me out. And the door said, hey, if you walk into this door, you can't come back. If that doesn't scream endgame to you, I don't know what else does. You know what? I don't know what could at that point. I don't know what's endgame to you. Oh my gods. Look, I'm just saying. Look. Look at this door right here. This door. Watch. Save right here. I'm gonna save right here. Anyways, why is Oblivion older than me? Look at this. His save game says 22%. What do you mean? Look, if I go load, it doesn't say percent. It says I'm level 27 with 3 days in this game. I played this game for 3 days, apparently. I'm kidding. You see this? That's a champion's level right there. Actually, I wish it was level 28. It's 19%. I'm gonna have to sue. We're gonna have to ban Merlin. Yo, Crow. The credits? Those are definitely endgame. So, yeah, you only got, well, you get the credits for the game. Congratulations. What do you mean? You just started the game. And then Nier Automata music plays.
This is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks.
Yeah, you're right.
I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Coster had no right to make that decision for everyone. Yes.
Right. It's better that an Adir and Envoy do it.
Listen.
Solace is still standing. And so are you.
I like Kai so
We're
much.
in this together.
Let's go, Kai.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
Kai's always liked you, Marius. It's the other way around. That's the problem.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Mm-hmm.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden.
You're right.
Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
You're not wrong.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead.
You know, you're saying it like we know she's alive, chat. I hope she's not alive. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? Hold on, chat. I regret my decisions. We're not actually going to do this yet. We're not going to do this yet. Hold on, I just realized why. This is why. I want to check something out real quick. This game talking like that makes me think of something. Before we go in here, there's one thing I want to do. I was washing my face, and Anastasia reached out to me and clawed my cheeks, and I nearly jumped out of my skin while my face is in my palms full of water. Telling you. You know what I mean? Gotta let the cat know. That's a big no-no. Let me go here. Let's go to Dawnshore real quick. I want to go talk to Highguard, because Highguard is the ambassador for Adir, right? And I want to see if we tell him that we kind of low-key off to Ludwig. I want to see what he'll say. I'm curious. I'm really curious. I know we have to enter the garden. Let's go here real quick. Let me see you right here. Let's go talk to your boy. But yeah, it does suck that Anastasia thinks that she can just like bully you and stuff like that. It's kind of like some bun stuff, you know what I mean? Some buns. Some buns. Let us go over here. Hello! Also, people who don't know, who have been new to my existence, I do that a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to see things. I like to experiment and explore. Which is why, if you don't know, I have a crap ton of fucking saves. Actually, I'm curious. What if I click this? Oh, that's interesting. So these are all just Tasha. Mr. Bailey, thank you for the following. Well, you're trying to shine here. Let me go to you. Now let's get out of here. Let me see this. I think she's just reaching out for pets. I mean, yeah, even still, you know what I mean? She thinks she's the boss. That's not good. She needs to know who's the head of the house. You, hi. Talk to me.
So this is the Animancer I've heard so much about. Ambassador
Yes.
Volshin Heelguard, welcome to our modest embassy.
I see.
wanted to see you for myself. The spider at the center
Damn,
of
wait,
it all,
Giada, listen!
hiding in his web.
Rest assured, madame, I'm aware of what happened in Emerald Stair. My job is to prevent hostilities, not to provoke them.
We have nothing more to say to each other.
What do you mean? Look, Giada!
Envoy, need I remind you that traveling with an Animancer could be hazardous to your life, your very soul.
I'll be fine. I don't care. Giada's with me. Ah! Yes.
Fair enough. But you might find reason to care when the Inquisitor learns of this. And she will. Though not from me.
I already killed her.
But enough about unpleasant matters. Will there be anything else?
I'll be going now. Wait, really? Is there nothing else to talk to you about?
Never a dull...
No! Hi, Car! How's it going? It's going pretty chill. How are you? Can I... Really? Nothing else to talk to you about?
I trust just...
Chat, I thought we could talk to him about killing Ludwig, but I guess not! He doesn't need to know. Oh, yeah, see, this is the first person who saved me.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Thank you. That's my short King Garrick, chat. That's who that is. Yeah, I was finally working from home and done with my crazy meeting so I can hang. Yo, let's go. Yes, hello, Car. Yes, hello. Hi, Crow. One thing, JP, what one streamer I follow has made a comment about the Oblivion remake. I believe will make you happy. They got rid of the original leveling system. I did hear about that. I heard that the leveling system is a lot better, but it's also not. If that makes sense. Like, I heard Oblivion's leveling system is... Like, I'm going to say this, and I don't really want to, like, I kind of want to leave it after I say the statement, because I don't want to know anything else.
The gifted
What?
man used to make a delicious...
I heard...
Don't take this the wrong way, but your friend the ambassador is an asshole.
You didn't even talk to him. He was extremely rude to you. I'm sorry. We're not friends. We're barely... Wait, you can't expect everyone to welcome an animance with open arms. You say that about everyone in power. Let me see. You and our friends were really even colleagues. You can't expect everyone to welcome an animance with open arms. I'm gonna go with this one. I did read a bit about OG Oblivion's leveling. So, from what I saw, right, it was a mix of things. The thing that I saw was, hold on, what? So what I saw was this. I saw that the leveling is better in a sense where you can allocate your resources, but the game still scales in a way that can make the game feel punishing for leveling up, if that makes sense. So, like, in OG Oblivion, over-leveling was like turning up the difficulty. In New Oblivion, you can kind of, like, you can kind of gear your character up to deal with that. But even with that being said, if you get to too high of a level, the game becomes super difficult for seemingly no reason, right? So they fixed the problem, but they didn't. And so, well, here's the thing, right? Oblivion was based, like, the entire world is built around that. So trying to fix that problem would be... You'd probably have to make the game from the ground up, even the logic side, which would make the game not feel like Oblivion. Right? So I feel like that's just something they kind of had to deal with and work with, and they couldn't really change without upending and uprooting the entire game, right? I think that's the biggest problem. Apparently, if you slightly turn down the difficulty slider, then the scaling and leveling up gets more sensible. Fair, but also, like, weird that that's... It's just, like, a weird thing that people don't think of, and, like, I wouldn't have thought of to do either. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna take out... Yes, indeed, have a good day at work, Slam! Hope you're doing well, and also charged in no car. She streams. So good for some love. What? You can't expect everyone to welcome an animancer with open arms.
And why not? Ugh, forget I asked.
Listen.
What is it about authorities? No modesty, no humility, and barely any regard for others.
He reminds you of Ignacy Vidara. One of the advantages of leadership, I suppose. Maybe if you show a little respect, you get some. He reminds you of Ignacy Vidara. Yes.
In more ways than one. Does that kind of power appeal to you? Would you lord over this island as the ambassador does?
I'd rather walk backward into a lion's den than rule over this nest of vipers. The living lands could use a centralized leader. Perhaps it could be me. I don't know. I'm just an envoy. He's just a political puppet. The Steel Garrote are the ones in power. I don't know. I'm just an envoy.
You're a lot of things, and many of them are rather impressive.
Oh, thank you, Jatta. Yes, but it applies each time you level up, so turning down the difficulty later might not have the same effect. I don't know, like I said. I just, like, it's just weird that that's what the system was. And I understand why it's hard to change that, because it's at the core of Oblivion, right? It's at the core of the logic of Oblivion.
I've kept you as a captive audience long enough. If there's anything else, just let me know.
Okie dokie. Oh, choose that burp. Let me go over to you. Wait, did I just do something bad? I did, didn't I? I did. Whispers of Exiles. Thank you. Alright, mappy map. You. Let's go back to you. Let's go to the garden. It's time, Chatty Chot. Now we can go check it out. Ye etiquette. I will read into it a bit more before I level up. From what I remember of playing OG Oblivion, grinding was required to keep with scaling. So every time you level up, the game gets harder. That's what I picked up from it. And so I don't know if I still have my Oblivion save on my PC, because I don't remember if I upgraded anything beforehand. But I can launch Oblivion and see what level I am. Let me see. You, not you, Action Adventure, scroll down, Oblivion. I would need to reinstall it. My 5 gigs. Woo! That's a big game right there, chat. 5 gigs. I don't know if I can hold that. But yeah, in all seriousness, how's the game going? Going pretty good. I think we're near the end of it. Let me go over here, let me go over here. Yeah, but when you had to grind up skills to keep them in with your line with your level, otherwise you screw yourself over. Very fair. Well, here's the thing. The game would only get harder if you rested. That's what it was, if I remember correctly. Put me in, baby. All right, now we'll go in. I thought maybe we could talk to Highguard about how we killed Ludwin, but I guess not. Again, all relevant to OG, yes.
This is...
See you. Yes, it did.
Right. Just...
If you...
So ready to talk
Not
to
to
this one.
spoil. Think.
Yes,
Especially
indeed.
with, not to mention after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
The island can sort itself out. I'm hoping to be far away by then. Maybe killing the Dream Scourge will cure the island's insanity. The living lands could be at war by the time we leave the garden. Don't remind me. I didn't sign up for this. Fuck! We'll go with this one.
Sweet of you to think the fighting will wait that long.
Can't say I'm too
Yos.
excited about just walking into the garden.
We can just say hi.
I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
Like I'm hearing like a ooh, and I don't know what that noise is.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have a right to be worried about certain death. Good point. We'll be the first to enter the garden in ages. You aren't frightened. They have a right to be worried about certain death, you know?
Death is always certain. It's only a question of timing.
Fair.
I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
Go on.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
I see you're saying there's a chance we all become lunatics. At least we get to be Sapadal in person. You're making this up. Pinch the bridge of your nose. Great. Thank you, Yatsley. Yeah, thank you. Rios.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now.
I don't know if that's something I want. Lunchtime. Hi, JP. Hello, Silver. What's for lunch today?
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something.
What's up?
You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, Sapadal deserves their freedom. Honestly, I'm struggling with that question. That's the plan until I change my mind. Unless anyone else has a better idea. I would say Sapadal deserves their freedom.
Everyone deserves freedom.
I could make an exception for a god with the power to destroy us all in a tantrum.
Listen, Kai.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
Any more words of wisdom? There has to be a right. Wait, there has to be a right one. Otherwise, what are we doing? Let me see. You any more words of wisdom?
Just one.
What is it?
Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature.
It's like the Avatar
If
realm.
you
That's
can
all.
call it
You know, like
nature.
the spirit world.
There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
My wrap and fries. Ooh, good combination. Does anyone feel like turning back? This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end.
Aw, Kai, I'm glad you're here.
Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
No, Giada's
I'm
already
not
coming.
going into the garden
Giada's
without
not going to
me.
question anything. She's going in.
To see this with my own eyes. Yatsley, if you feel
GP
like
is the
running back to
Avatar.
Kalichi,
I mean, I don't know about the
now would be the
Avatar,
time.
like us being it, but we're entering the
No
spirit
one would
realm.
think less of you.
You know?
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Alright then, we're all in this together. Thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough. Aw, wipe a tear from the corner of my eye. I did thank you, everyone. I don't say that enough.
And you don't have to. We pull together, and that's plenty.
Aw, thank you, Kai.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
There's a god there. That's
Agreed.
what.
I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there,
Ooh,
Marius.
wait, are all 4 of us gonna be there?
Let's go then. We can't keep your guard.
I'm saying as 5 of us. I'm excluding myself, chat. Are all 5 of us actually gonna be traveling? Interesting. Jeff, this game makes me like, this game better not have some stupid, like, you have to choose to sacrifice one of your companions or 2 of them. I'll be so mad if this game does that.
This is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began and where it all ends.
I see.
For so long, I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious?
Oh, because we're about to do something incredible. Maybe you see this as a turning point in your career. You tell me! Because we're about to do something incredible.
I suppose
Yeah,
you're right.
let's just sacrifice to the young lord, JP.
Frightened, I'm excited.
No!
I'm a lot of things right
You weren't even
now.
there for that playthrough, Arrow!
Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan?
Yes. Of course. To power his invention. Yes.
That was nothing compared to this.
I mean, we were
are
able to talk to
standing
the
in
queen.
beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it.
We don't have much time to decide. I was worried you'd given up on your ambition. What must we do? Cut it out? I say let it bleed. What? I was worried you'd given up on your ambition.
I almost turned my back on animancy. And if I'm being honest, it was a relief. But now that we're here, who am I to reject my upbringing, my potential?
I see.
My parents
You
were
can
going
sacrifice
to
me,
build a
Jeepers.
better
I'm not
world
gonna
for
sacrifice you.
animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did, to an impossible place where anything can happen.
We're not, I don't want to sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing you either, Silver. Anything. You get to decide what to do with your life. The past has no say on the matter. Yes.
I'll try to remember that.
Good.
I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning.
Sylvia agrees,
won't
though.
forget
I don't
it.
care. I'm not sacrificing people. Do you know stories about the garden? You offered to teach me. I'm ready to learn. Yeah.
Excellent.
What are you going to teach me?
The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education.
Wow, that's toxic.
If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now's the time.
I want to learn about how to stand up for yourself with an ironclad will. I think that's resolve. Whatever you want to teach me, I leave in your hands. I can't decide. Can we talk about this another time? Tell me how an animancer sharpens their mind to decide for the spiritual world. Okay, so resolve, and I'll take
Very well. Hold your questions to the end if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll lose my train of thought.
Sure.
Now, let's begin.
Thank you. Jeepers, breaking the hearts of those of his followers. What do you mean?
You drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
I was hanging on. Oh wait, I was hanging on your every word. Yes.
Really? What's the last thing I said?
Oh, you were telling me about the fight that broke out during your thesis defense. Yes, yo, 2B. I thought it was Elder Scrolls.
I stand corrected. Even if you had dozed off, no harm done.
Bless that perception check, baby. Elder Scrolls will be after this game. Yes, there's gonna be cotton candy. I hope the meeting is fun. Yo, let's go.
Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
Thank you, thank you. What do you think of your travel companions? Can we talk about what happened to your parents? Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through.
Oh?
My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world.
I see.
She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip.
Oh.
Turn the living lands into a garden.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Do you think it's even possible? That sounds ambitious, but incredibly dangerous.
That's putting it lightly. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
That's a lot of power for one animancer. Emerald Stair was just a prototype for a bigger plan.
Indeed, a world run by animancy.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad
Emerald
idea.
Stair was
I'm
just
not
the
gonna lie to you.
beginning her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. The living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
I see. So she basically tried to challenge Sappadal, and Sappadal said, no thank you. Does MNC often change people like that? No.
To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself.
I see.
Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
I wouldn't finish your work. I ain't gonna lie to you. What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had
Oh,
something
Leanne.
to do
Hi,
with it.
Leanne. I see you redeemed a Pokelore. Super lore. Super lore. Good. Let's see what we get.
It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. If I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces
I
behind
feel like
it.
the Living Lands and the Dream Scourge is, yeah, just that. How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already?
Damn!
After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Kolichi got me to crack open a book.
Honestly fair. Yo, campus pizza actually slaps. Let's go.
I have a lot of
Usually
catching
campus
up to
food is
do in
kind of
my
like,
studies.
You know what I mean? Like
Need to
50-50,
make
unless
up
if it's
for
like a
lost
really like
time.
prestigious school. You knew the Phantasmophos with danger? Do you knock
It's
with that?
just a tool. Even a wool scarf is dangerous in the wrong hands.
I mean, you could strangle someone with it. You're not wrong.
Besides, studying a pillar of Adra is not the same as prying apart the fabric of the living lands.
Fair.
My mother learned that the hard way. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic.
That's fair.
I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare.
Wait,
it
it's something
could
50-50.
banish the
Yeah,
Dream
that's all my...
Scourge from our
I'm glad
lands.
it was good.
Of course, Vidara wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it.
Fair.
And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Alright, is that what you want? Let me see you.
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling.
My roommate's campus food
But
slaps.
do I want
It's a large
it?
school, so they got the funds. Well, that's good. At least they have the funds for it. Also, oh wait, did you live on campus? Cause say roommates.
I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
That's fair. Breaking new ground in Animancy is a good start. Right. But that doesn't answer my question.
Maybe it's not a question of what I want, but what is best for me. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree.
Hey, listen, don't
An
be hitting on the
obligation
trees.
to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be
I
the
wish that.
first.
That'd be cheaper. No, roommates. Ah. Wait. I wish, though. It'd be cheaper. If you had roommates on the thingies, yes. No? Wait, yeah, because roommates... Yeah. Wait, I'm guessing you both live together off campus, right? Yeah. And you got food together? Yes? That's what I'm assuming? And like both go different campuses? What do you think of traveling companions? How are you holding up? Everything we've seen, do you still want to be an Animancer? Your surname is Castel. Any connection to Castel's family? Oh,
That
Castel
little
Folly?
island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
No family connection. What was Castel's folly? Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard
I'm
a lot
surprised
of
they have so much
contradictory
information out of
stories
her.
coming out of the Deadfire in
She
recent
specified an
years.
idiotic tree. She didn't call all trees stupid. I mean, you know, but... I don't know. Yes. I went to her campus to pick her up and take her home, and we got food from her campus. Ah,
Some say
okay.
Castel is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company.
I see.
You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
You're not wrong. Hashtag not a tree. Wow, fight me. Hashtag not all trees. I say, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, all I'm saying is, calling the tree idiotic first, kind of rude. All right. My family, no family connection then. No.
I hope not. I wouldn't
Listen.
want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
That's fair. What was Castle's folly?
He had some ideas about
Listen
moving
here.
great distances in the blink of an eye.
Ooh.
As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Fair.
Unfortunately, that's all I know.
Okie
Whether or
dokie.
not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Oh my god, there's so much to talk about with her. You see this? I'm gonna go here. That's enough. Thank you.
Not before I've done some reading.
Yes, go do your reading. Let me save real quick. I don't know, like, we have to push stream, chat. We may have to push stream.
What's wrong, Marius?
Let's get out of here.
Your left eye is twitching.
Let's see what happens. Exit here. Deku tree like, excuse me? Wait, yeah, you see? It's not letting us take everybody. Man! Whatever. Let's go. I think these two are going to be my ones that I go for. My tank and my medic. I'm a little sad. Whatever. To the garden! To the garden, try to trot. Hello. Let us go.
Looks like a dead end.
Oh. No, it's not. Look, see? Let me just go. Boop, 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 boop. Build me stairs, please.
I stand corrected.
It's okay. Oh, we unspent companion points? When did this happen? Companion points. What can give you Kai? Ooh, no, you. Let me go to this one. Let me go to this one. Thank you. In case he gets down. Let me go to you. In case he gets down. Wait, there's more conversations to be had? We just got here. Oh my god, chat. What's going on here? We literally just walked out. All right, let me go to you. Let me go to you. Go to you. Go to you. Go to you. Companions. Let's get you. Let's go with this one. Let's go with you. Yes. Thank you. Oh, you have one more. Yancely. You. Thank you. I bet. Let's do it. We're good. Oh, hi. Is that a dead body? Dragon hide. Oh, hi. Maybe if this is one more big area, maybe I'm a liar, chat, and maybe we don't beat this game today. Ah, fuck! It's one more big area. Chat, I don't think we're beating this game today. I just looked at my map. I don't think we're beating this game today. We can't leave this area anymore, but I think that's you know, I think this area is a big enough area that we're gonna be exploring for a little bit. I think this might necessitate one more stream. Just a shot in the dark. One more! Look at how pretty that is.
Nice of someone to
Definitely
mark that
not. No
spot
way.
for us.
Yeah, do you see how big this area is? See how big I gotta explore all of this. Which means we gotta get as much as done we can. Oh,
The heart of the garden.
yes,
Sapadal's cage.
I agree. Yes, that's what I deduced too. I wonder if there's any enemies here. What's this? Letter from Tane. Dear Lengrath, I made it to the garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost, stumbling through the woods, past a volcano, and now here I am. Then again, maybe it was all a dream. Maybe this was a dream too. What else is new? The plants are so nice that way, are a nice touch, but a bit too humanoid? They'd fit right in the halls, obscured a little greenery to brighten up the enclosures. Anyways, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing tour of the living lands. Not a moment too soon. I miss the comfort of home. Now how do I leave? Oh, well, I'll figure something out. I always do. Wink. Your friend, Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. But yes, I'm leaving this here for you, or a future version of you to find someday. Take care. See you all at the next meeting of the Circle. I'll save you a seat, next to me at the big table. Tane the Archmage.
Tane was here?
Oi!
Tane's chaotic orb. I always thought he was a myth.
Oh my god, why did Tane have little skeletons here? What's going on here? Grenade. Thank you. Listen here. Alright, lightning storm. Nuh-uh. Come here, get that bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh. All I wanted to do was read a damn notebook. Coming from my right. Oh god, thank you. Thank you, Kai. Oh, rude. Rude dude energy. Thank you. Come me shoot you real quick. Nailed it. Good thing I don't have a party on Saturday and my family coming over on Sunday. Oh, wait. No! Wait, you all going straight into that fight? Oh, they're going straight into that fight. She did buff us, too. Ooh. Goodbye, nerd. Oh, God, you're right. My bad. Ooh. Oh, my God. Leave me alone. You see, why are you hitting me, huh? Give me this. Give me yourself. No, oh, God, you're right. My bad. Woo. Excuse me. Goodbye now. Ooh. Nailed it. Give them to me. Damn, yes. Give it to me. Thank y'all. Goodbye. Do you know the Mushroom Man? The Mushroom Man? The Mushroom Man! Do you know the Mushroom Man that lives inside your head? No, but I do know about the Mushroom God. Magic Fork, something. Life is a prayer. Of the incest ones, we made a holy slaughter. The young we smothered with our hands. Jesus! Of the oldest we made fires. Oh my God. We rendered them down into fuel to clear the incest growth. The incest or incest? From some we removed the hands, from others the feet, from others their features, all of which we gathered in heaps, which drew the incest wildlife to feed. I'm gonna say incest, right? Incest? Ancest? Into these heaps we set poison. Of their severed heads we made pyramids, 10 heads to a slide. That, chat, this is... Hello? What is this cultist shit? We spared those who could run with vigor, so that they would lead us to other dwellings of the Incest. We made it known that mercy could be purchased by tribute, so that the Incest would... the Incas would gather together their livestock, their wine and wealth to present to us. The first 10 of these tributes we accepted and gave mercy. Then after the 11th tribute, we began to kill all those assembled. In this way, we made them gather themselves to be taken census and killed. In this way, we approached God through prayer. I fucked up, bro. That's kind of wild. That is something else. That's what I'm gonna say. What the what? Let me, what's up? Right here. Break it down. Thank you. Treasure chest, thank you. Good. I mean, not good with all the death and stuff. That's besides the point. That's a different type of thing. Hello! Ooh, that's a place to rest and get the team ready.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to save right here because, you know, we haven't saved since we got into this area, and I would have been really sad if we didn't. Cannonball chat. Shit. That's fine. Oh, hello. What's that? Hello, Sal. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. What in the what? Yo, Kai, can you shoot that? I can't shoot that. What? Okay, Kai? Kai, you're kidding me. What in the toxic is that? Whatever, I guess. And Yachtsley's right there, of course. You see, chat? That's what I mean by this game is cruel. It's fine. It's cool. Oh yeah, that was the swimming in this is so cool. It's so pretty too. Look at how pretty the water is in this game. Look at that. Look at this. Like, I don't know. Like, you can swim on top and just look down, and you can kind of like swim in, and it gets brighter weirdly underwater, but I kind of like it. It's a very pretty game. You interact, you know, set up camp. Let's get it. What the what? Oh, okay. Cool, we're good. I leveled up. Oh no, I didn't level up. I just got points. Let me go to my wizard. We can upgrade our spell. We could upgrade this one. Let me go to you. I'm debating on what I want to upgrade. I can upgrade my gun's weapon, like my gun damage. Or we can go for you, which increase essence drop. We'll go this one. Because this will also give us 3 times as much HP, chat. Yes. Alright, journal. What'd you get from me? Main story. Oh, wait, quest. Yeah, I already know what the quest is. Documents. Lore. Probably the letter. Ugh, I apologize for the major delay of the picture I sent you. Signal is bad in a concrete building. Oh, you're good? Let me go to my questy quests. Thank you. Huh. Chad, this game's main quest is actually kind of short when you look at it all. Ah. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 missions? I mean, those missions also are freaking big, but don't worry about that part. Time! Who rolls against me? Leanne! A 4. Let me roll against you real quick. Roll! A 15! GG. Yes, also let me see. Huh? Oh! That's fine! That's fine. Let me back out. Let me go you. Let me go you. Nope. Let me go you. Nope.
Kai,
Oh,
does
hi.
the word Nemnok mean anything to you?
Oh?
Nemnok, the one who devours?
There were rumors of a...
I'm just gonna talk to this guy first.
Envoy,
Envoy? Marius?
what do you need?
I'd like to get your thoughts on our companions. That's enough. Get some rest. Wait, what the?
If I must.
What do you need to talk to me about?
What do you need?
Huh?
Let's make sure they're not listening.
What?
The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley. I
Oh?
don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and
That's fine.
she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years.
I feel like Yahtzee heard that.
But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns.
I see. Is that it? You see, it says I need to talk to you, Marius. What's going on here?
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
Will do. I didn't realize you had such, yes, the way, such eclectic tastes. Yes? Eclectic tastes. Yes. There's something beautiful amidst this chaos. Indeed.
And you've got to enjoy it where you can find it. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
Captivity is a risky proposition. Kith or beast, it makes its victims docile or desperate.
And Sapadal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forja, or outside the ruins of Nakukubel.
Yeah, Sapadal and I talked about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better. Who would be? They've been imprisoned here for centuries, at least. They were volatile before their imprisonment. Since then, they've unleashed the Dream Scourge. Sapadal is complicated. I talked about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better.
Listen, guy!
Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god?
Eclectic isn't bizarre. Whoa, bizarre adventure! Sorry, eclectic meaning means varied, you know?
I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Knowing you, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving Sapadal a second chance. Yes, I actually am.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective.
Fair.
I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon of a god.
I mean, to be fair, she wasn't going to be she wouldn't have been a loose cannon of a god if the other gods didn't frame one on site her. JoJo's eclectic voyage.
I mean,
Joseph's. Thank you, not Joe. Not Joe.
Place.
Phone low-key dying, and I gotta head to meeting. But thank you for stream, JP. Thank you for being here, Arcadia. Hope the meeting goes well. Oh, what do you mean dealing with Sapadal won't diffuse the political tension in the living lands? After this, I'm disappearing to a remote cabin for a year, and no one is stopping me. Dealing with Sapadal won't diffuse the political tension in the living lands,
Lucky
yes.
thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you.
You're right. Will you hang out with me enough? I don't have time to reflect on every conflict in the lands. I was sent to deal with the Dream Scourge, not politics. Yeah. Zugrod is behind the worst of it. They don't represent Adir or me. Yes.
A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction.
I know, I'll work on it
Especially
though.
when
I'll make
your
it better.
Ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwig in Parodies for as long as her assistance was convenient. You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy.
Very true.
Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Parodies.
Yeah, I see your point. And that was indefensible. Come on, Hilgard had nothing to do with the Steel Garrote's plans for Fjord. Yeah, I see your point.
Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake.
Yeah, that's on me.
That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Come on, that's a coincidence. Enough, I don't have time. Like, come on, that was a coincidence.
Try explaining that to people.
You're right.
They won't believe it. Not when they're already convinced there's an invasion on their doorstep.
You right, guy. Oh,
then
regret.
there's
I had a
Saugus.
spicy lunch only to have Topo Chico to drink. It's like the most carbonated seltzer water. Oh.
You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
Yeah, that is technically, indirectly, the Steel Growth's fault. It's a volcano. A deer can't possibly be blamed for a volcano. I hate politics.
This is why I stuck to soldiering.
You know, that's fine.
Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
That's fair. So tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it? Yeah, it's fine.
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg.
We'll be fine, I'm sure.
And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
Adir is my home. You can't expect me to turn my back on my people. I was sent to stop a plague, not prosecute a war. The people of living lands deserve freedom. I won't help anyone subjugate them. I mean, I don't plan on helping them subjugate, but I do help. I do want to establish relationships. So also
I
that.
admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you.
Fair.
Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here.
Fair.
But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face.
You right?
Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Aw, thank you, Kai. Thanks, Kai.
Anytime.
All right, let's start with good night.
Good night, Envoy.
Wow. All right, now can I talk to you?
What do you need?
Oh my God.
Let's... The only...
Chat.
Thanks for talking.
Stop telling me I need to talk to you when I don't need to talk to you. Whatever. Save my game. All right, now talk to me. No, it's fine. Let me get out of here. Spicy burps. My favorite. We need to put you away. We need to pull out Yatsley. Thank you. Help me, Father. I cannot help you. Oh, Sapidal.
Breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Things I do for love.
Yeah, Serotonin. I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm grateful for the pause in battle. I didn't expect this much resistance. Yes, indeed.
The bars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence us.
I see. Ban? Yo, is that a shiny? Poochiana. You know what I really feel like, though? The fact that the Dream Scourge is, like, it's a part of her, but, like, apparently the Dream Scourge is her fault, right? But the Dream Scourge is trying to stop us from releasing her. So either A, Wodika does have a part in doing this, or B, she doesn't, like, she's afraid of being released herself. One of the two. Oh my God, not the golden Poochiana. Good luck to those who want it. I have so many issues today at work. I'm sorry.
Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder.
What's up? You know, wait, you know what I wonder? Actually, stop it all. I got a question for you. You know what I wonder?
Deer leaps at its reflection in the lake.
Go on. Surprised? You still me answers. I indulge your curiosity, you can indulge mine. Surprised?
You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been.
What would you do if you weren't in prison? What would you do if you weren't a god? What would bring you peace, happiness? What do you really want? What would you do if you weren't a god?
A rose bush grows berries. We cannot be but what we are.
Humor me. Imagine it.
We would be so old and yet so young. We would drink the sea air, the grass, see the world as those with our gift.
How would it feel to be mortal? You're not worried about who'd care for the living lands? Could you really give up all that power?
You asked us to bloom on a new bush, petals unlike ours. We showed you. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
Oh no. What was that? Are you alright? The essences in the garden must be getting to me. Let me see you. Are you alright?
We feel nothing amiss.
No, you definitely said something just now. Yeah, wait, yeah, you definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
I don't know how I feel about that dream chat. Hello, Yatsley. Yatsley, can you be a homie, please? And hit that, please.
What, like it's hard?
Yes, because it is. Oh, thank you. Nailed it. Alright, so what's over here? Is this the right? This better not be the right way to go. This better be an optional path, chat. This better be an optional path. Look at that. See, that's what I'm looking for. Open up. Thank you. So, is our god crazy? Our god is justifiably angry, but also not defensible in their actions. That's what I'll say. I will say, so to give you like a quick rundown of what's going on, is our god just came to existence. They don't even know how they came to be. They just know that they be, right? And so, in their existence, the other gods, most of them took disinterest in them, but one was very, like, who the hell is this? We don't fuck with them, right? And of course, that one happened to be the one of the god of order. And so, she, the goddess of order, decided to be like, well, fuck this bitch, we're gonna fight on sight. And in the attempt of fighting our god on sight, our god tried to defend herself and defend her people, but in the process, killed and hurt her people because she didn't know any better. Because she didn't have the other gods to guide her in being an all-powerful being that knows what their power is. So, because of that, her people feared her. The other gods now justifiably have a reason to try and do something. Well, the one goddess that hates her has a reason to justifiably try and do something about it. And because of that, it led to it led to this situation, we'll say. Right? Which caused problems. Yes, indeed.
What do you...
This man... It's fine. It's fine.
Pleasant dreams.
Chat! That's kind of wild. We'll put Yahtzee away. And then we'll put out Yahtzee. Okay. Thank you. Whoa! I'm apparently bad for killing carpenter bees. Wait, why is that? Carpenter bees or carpenter wasps? Because, like, bees, I don't know. Bees you shouldn't kill, but wasps, yes. GP, what? But yeah, I would say our god's not crazy and, like, troublesome. More like a small child lashing out in fear, as far as I can tell. I would agree. I think our god is, like... She came into this world, and she was shunned by the other gods, and, well, at least ignored by the other gods, shunned by one, right? And the people she tried to help out, she didn't know how to deal with things whenever they would do something that was, like, blasphemous to her. Like, there was a sacred tree that they cut down, and in her anger, she flooded the land with lava. And so, you know, she's not perfect. But I do believe that through her actions, it's like she's just she's a god that needs guidance. in terms of like how to not just lash out when things don't go her way, but also how to properly protect her people. Sorry to say this about time, JP. Thanks for streaming. See you tomorrow, everyone. See you tomorrow as well, Crow. I found a few that worked their way indoors and had made a nest in the wall. Ah, they've been burrowing in my porch. Yeah, no, that's fair. Those ones have to go. Sorry, bee-buds. You can't be there. Chatty chat! It's currently 2 p.m. EST, and it's that time of day where your boy has to say goodbye. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're shifting gears, chat. We're going to step away from Avowed, and we shall be going back into the first Berserker Kazan. Monday, we'll probably be beating Avowed. I don't see this game taking any more time, just because we only have, like, this map left, and we can't even turn back, right? So, whatever's here is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And it looks like this area is linear, even though it's open. So we'll probably run through here, beat the game. If we have time to spare, we'll probably play like Balacha or something like that. You know what I mean? But of course, chatty chats, just cruising stream. Wait, if you haven't already, drop a follow. It's free, supports the community. Let you know when we go live. Also, join the Discord, notify what's going on here. If you have a coin to toss your streamer's way, you can make it rain. It'd be greatly appreciated. But of course, chat, just cruising stream doesn't mean I'm not gonna go say hello to somebody. Yes. Who are we gonna go say hi to? You might be asking. A great question indeed. A great question indeed. Who are we going to say hello to? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chatty chat, let's go say hello to Winter. He's hunting some monsters. Yes. Thanks for the stream, my leaf. Thank you for your presence, as always, Hobby. I've got a few and just returned from relocating them to the park. Oh, well, you didn't kill them then. You just relocated them. Chatty chat, why are gods of order always evil? You know, God of Order is kind of like Poliso, a Gab. All God, hold on. That'd have to be a Gawab. You know what I mean? All gods of order are bastards. You know why gods of order are typically assholes and evil? Because the order they seek is just their rules, if that makes sense, right? It's only order because they deem it as order, right? Very similar to like how if you run the country, your laws become like your rule becomes law and becomes order, right? And since this god of order happens to rule the country, they happen like their law is order, right? And I think that's why they become evil, because once you deny that or once you challenge that, you're challenging the gods, right? Chatty chat! Let's go say hello to Winter. I'm over there. Please do grab the raid message, at least from, hold on a second, my sister's calling. Hi, can I call you back real quick? I'm still streaming. I need to go. I'll call you back. Okay, bye. I'm gonna call my sister back. Thank you. Chat! I had to go tell my sister goodbye. Chatty chat! On the way over to Winter's channel, please grab the raid messages at least time. If our emote, grab any of the raid messages. Yes, indeed. I'm going to grab the forest raid. What? But of course, with that being said, though, chatty chats, I do want to let you all know. Oh, whoa. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for so much love and support. Thanks for hanging out and spending a time here with the forest community. With that being said, though, chat, I'll see you all. Oh, whoa. Tomorrow. Whoa. Love you all. Bye-bye. Mwah.